Woodstock traffic, Mike Echo Mike, departing runway 31.
Well, hello there. We are off to practice some emergency maneuvers. Alright, so then, power on stall. I think you're going to be as amazed as I am whenever it finally does. Keep the ball centered. There's 20, 19, 8, 0. I got 0 on the airspeed indicator. Holy tabernouche. There it is. I don't know what the airspeed was because it was 0. Why don't we go back to the airport and practice a couple landings there? I think before we do though, we should do a little scoot through the fields because that's just fun. This is one of my favorite runs to do. Come down in here between the trees, down the hill, and around the corner. So much fun.
Woodstock traffic, Zenith 701, India Mike Echo Mike, 6 miles north, climbing to 1,000 for 1,500, inbound for landing, runway 31, Woodstock. Woodstock traffic, Mike Echo Mike crossing midfield to join downwind runway 31 for stop and go, Woodstock.
Alright, this first landing is going to be a soft field landing. That means hopefully touching down as smoothly as possible, as slowly as possible, and holding our nose wheel off the ground for as long as we can. No promises.
Woodstock traffic, Mike Echo Mike, downwind runway 31, stop and go, Woodstock.
So we are pretending that the runway is a soft, soggy sod runway. But we do not want to touch down hard because we don't want our wheels to dig in and flip us over. Looking at the far end of the runway now. Ooh. A little bit too much power there. So, I'm not great at those. I should be able to do that with a bit more precision.
Woodstock traffic, Mike Echo Mike, backtracking 31, Woodstock.
So we'll do a soft field takeoff, which is keeping the nose wheel as light as you can, come around the corner without stopping, and applying full power, keeping the nose up, getting off the ground.
Woodstock traffic, Mike Echo Mike, departing runway 31, remaining in the pattern, Woodstock.
So see, I make my radio call here early, so I can just swing around, pour on the coal, and off we go. So you don't want to slow down. You want to turn gently because it's soft, soggy sod. Power up, get the nose wheel light. There it is. And then we're off the ground and climbing. So that's not so bad. Soft field takeoffs are easy. So you've seen me do short field landings in pretty much all of my other videos, so I'm going to practice my soft field landing again because I do need practice with that.
Woodstock traffic, Mike Echo Mike, downwind, runway 31, stop and go, Woodstock.
You can feel the turbulence coming on. They're thermals. It's a nice bright sunny day, so it's actually the trees giving off the thermals instead of the ground because it's the trees that are dark absorbing the heat and releasing that back into the air. creating rising air currents. So we get little bumps every time we go over a dark patch of trees. Sometimes it's hard to maintain your altitude in that sort of situation, but that's just an excuse, pretty sure.
Woodstock traffic, Mike Echo Mike, final 3-1, stop and go, Woodstock.
Alright, flaps are down. We're going to try to make this one a little bit more precise. I'd like to touch down by the taxiway if I can, but no promises. Not quite, but definitely soft. Keep that nose wheel up. Let it come down once the speed diminishes. That way it doesn't come down with a thud and you flip over. That would be bad. Alright, so I'm happy with that. Let's do a short field takeoff just because fun. Alrighty, brakes on hard.
Woodstock traffic, Mike Echo Mike, departing 3-1, remaining in the pattern, Woodstock.
We're going to go full power, as long as the brakes will hold. Then brakes release. And up. And it is getting a little rowdy up here. That air is starting to bounce me around pretty good. So I think we'll make this the last landing, and we're going to make it a forced approach. We're going to pretend the engine failed in the circuit, and we're going to spiral down for a landing. I will do that as soon as we cross the numbers.
Woodstock traffic, Mike Echo Mike, downwind, runway 31 for a full stop, Woodstock.
Alright, there's the number, so the engine fails. Do first, get the best glide speed. There it is. Bring the nose down, turn towards our landing spot. Fuel pump on. Check our master and our choke, our fuel valves. Engine's still not running, so we're just going to do a forced approach landing. We look both ways for traffic. We don't see any. Definitely going to make the runway. You notice we don't put the flaps in until we know we're going to make the runway for sure, because flaps increase your glide slope. You go down faster with your flaps on. So we've got some sinking air here. We're going to have to ride that out. And we won't use any flaps at all. There we are on the ground. We can do that better. So we're going to do one more where we stop by the taxiway. So we'll do a short field takeoff and a short field landing, not an emergency one.
Woodstock traffic, Mike Echo Mike, backtracking 3-1, Woodstock. And Woodstock traffic, Mike Echo Mike, departing 3-1, remaining in the pattern, Woodstock.
Alright, right at the end of the numbers here. Go full power. Brakes off. Feels like flying speed, and it is. So you can't even use the airspeed indicator because it's still 0 when I pull up. You just kind of have to get a feel for it.
Woodstock traffic, Mike Echo Mike's downwind for 3-1, full stop, Woodstock.
I mean it this time, honest. It's going to be a full stop this time. Unless it's a crappy landing, which I'm going to want to do over, so then I'll do that again, but whatever. The last one would have been better if I just didn't get on the brake so hard. I was kind of forgot that it was just a regular emergency landing, not a short field. I had all kinds of runway left, and here I was locking up the wheels trying to stop. There was no need for that. That's all right. Not my tires. Oh, wait. Alright, this one should be a bit more controlled. Seeing as I don't have to ignore my throttle.
Woodstock traffic, Mike Echo Mike, turning final, runway 31, full stop Woodstock.
Alright, so I want to be low so that I can be slow. Alright, slow down, baby. There we go. That's better. It wasn't like amazing, but I mean, stop by the taxiway, no problem.
Woodstock traffic, Mike Echo Mike, clear runway 31, Woodstock.
Anyway, that was some emergency procedure stuff and some practices in the circuit, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Remember, this is not an instructional video. This is just me out practicing my stuff. You need to figure out what it is you need to do for your stuff, so don't copy me. Go fly with an instructor if you want to practice this stuff and you haven't done it in a while. All right, we'll see you next time.